On the northernmost tip of Western Australia, researchers are heading to the island of Niwallara. They're trying to find physical evidence of the trepang trade that in the 17 and 1800s saw thousands of Asian fishermen arrive to catch the seafood delicacy, also known as sea cucumber.
So it's an Asian industry working with traditional owners, which predates any of our normal understandings of these sort of industries on the coast. So you should get some pretty interesting outcomes.
Niwallara is one of dozens of sites that were visited annually, crews setting up camp for about 4 months at a time to catch, cook and dry the seafood, which would be sold to Chinese merchants as an aphrodisiac. The local Queenie people first showed the sites to archaeologists from the WA Museum in the 1960s.
So we've taken off the top layer of this shelly sediment and we've revealed the fireplaces, of which we think we've got 5. And so what we're looking for in this landscape is actually remains of that trepang processing. What we see is these lines of stones, which are actually individual hearths all put together, and on these hearths would have sat these big iron cooking pots, which were used to boil down the trepang.
The researchers are trying to find out how the Asian visitors interacted with local Aboriginal people. Dorothy Jangara is among those sharing her knowledge and memories.
In those days, some of our people used to talk the Indonesian way. So probably some of those Indonesians taught them how to talk.
She says the visitors traded canoes, sometimes for young women.
Sometimes they had to trade with young girls. They'd take the girls out to the Indonesian, never come back.
Professor Alistair Patterson has been dating pieces of pottery and charcoal left behind.
The first ones that we've just got back suggest that these sites are occupied around 1800, so just over 200 years ago, which is perfect because that's the same time as we see the industry start to expand in Arnhem Land as well.
The team are also testing artefacts found at the Kimberley fishing camps in the 1960s, such as a Dutch coin from 1823 and a musket ball.
I like to think of these as kind of sail in, sail out, CISO workers coming from Asia to basically be there for their season and then head home again.
Back at Niwallara, Queenie man Ian Wayner has been helping with the final excavation.
It's like under the earth, it's like a diary to them. It's in the same way, you know, like for rock painting, it's like a diary to us. It's just written all over there.
The project findings will be submitted for publication later this year. Erin Park, ABC News, Niwallara.